That's a good question. I wasn't ready for that.
Yeah. I told you I have a few trick up my sleeves.
Battles with that. I'm an artist. I'm a student. I have a degree in finance. I have had jobs in finance.
So when it comes to Joanna Malasa, okay, because we know you do all those things, so many things: acting, student, writer, poet, sketch. What do you want people to know you for exactly? When someone thinks about Joanna Malasa, when an audience thinks about Joanna Malasa, or when someone picks up your book and they read your book and think about Joanna Malasa, what do you want them to? What kind of idea, image, or what thought do you want them to? Do you want to occur in their minds?
That's a good question. I wasn't ready for that.
Yeah. I told you I have a few trick up my sleeves.
I always battled with that because I do so many things. I'm an artist. I'm a student. I have a degree in finance. I have had jobs in finance, but I don't consider myself a financier. Does that make sense? Because that's not my passion. I have acted. I'm a poet.
You're universal. I don't, one thing that there's this thing about being an artist, whereby when you create a sketch, and just like you said, there's no right or wrong way of perceiving art.
That's right.
And you want them to have their own notion, their own interpretation, their own perception, which means every time someone looks into your art, you actually want them to see themselves, to look deeply inward into themselves and connect more with themselves. So that's just one thing that I kind of picked up, especially when you can do all those things. It's really, really, it could be very, it could be, you probably would need some much more time to put all those things together and be like, okay, this is the niche that I want to be identified with. This is something I always share with people. Like, sometimes when you have multiple talents, it's a burden. It's a huge burden when you could do so many things. If all you could do is just be like a writer and that's all people know you for, it's easy. Sometimes I feel like talented people, they have it the hardest over time because you do so many things and it takes a while before you can now say, okay, this is what I want to do. But when you don't have any talent, you go to school, you don't have no talent, just stay focused on your school, you stay disciplined, you get a 9-to-5 job, you keep going up on the hierarchy, you live a very disciplined life. And I think this is why some people that are talented, they tend to drop out of college because they think, oh, I have the talent, this and that, and then they realize that talent requires hard work. It's easy to be talented, but it's much more difficult to stay consistent with your talent, with you delivering to your audience, with you delivering to the community as a whole. So from your work of art, I believe one of the key things that the audience can really, really, really identify with is themselves. It's the opportunity to look inward and just have this deep reflection with themselves.